Well, the obvious change to the forecast today has been the rain. Pretty strong at times. Some really strong thunderstorms have been rolling through, dropping torrential rainfall, some lightning strikes, some power outages have been experienced across much of the bluegrass. So it's an active weather day. Nothing severe at this point, so that's good news, but there is still some pretty strong thunderstorms to talk about, especially the one that's in Owen and Grant at this point. In fact, the National Weather Service is watching it very closely. I wouldn't be surprised if that one even pushes borderline severe criteria. At this point, though, our forecast area is focused right along the 64 and south corridor. So you've got some rain coming through the northwest side of Lexington, the Masterson Station area. That gets out towards Woodford County, and just a little bit of southern Scott mixed in as well. Nicholasville, right there in Jessamine County, some heavy rain. That line stretches out towards Harrodsburg, north at least of the city. In Mercer County, we've got some eastern Madison down towards Berea, just off to the east. Estill County, some really heavy rain right now through Urban. And we'll continue that shield of rain through southern Bath County and around a little bit of Fleming, with some isolated showers popping up there. So Elliott down through Johnson, northern Floyd, and a little bit of southern Magoffin County getting some really heavy rain. And right along the Mountain Parkway between Wolf getting out towards Lee as well. Beattyville, just off to the southwest, a pretty decent downpour. And that westerly line stretches all the way down towards I-65 with more little pop-ups getting going between Jackson County, southern Rockcastle, a little bit of Pulaski now in the mix, and that goes into Laurel County, London, right in the epicenter of some pretty strong thunderstorms. Now, for right now, the only flooding that we have at least is minor, and it's a flood advisory from Bourbon County down through Fayette, a little bit of Clark, northern Madison, Jessamine, and Powell and Montgomery all in the mix as well. So obviously a lot going on, and that's just the right now. Over the last few hours, it's been cooking with all these thunderstorms stretching all the way from southern Indiana down towards North Carolina, and the line of showers and storms all the way from the northeastern states into Louisiana with this big cold front that's been sliding through. Quarter of an inch, inch and a quarter in a few spots, so really hasn't been a whole lot throughout the course, at least collectively. But under one of these thunderstorms, you do get a very, very big downpour that comes through. We lose everything overnight tonight. Basically, the heating goes away, so we lose the showers and storms. As we get into the afternoon tomorrow, we still have enough low pressure around to at least allow some of these isolated pop-ups to get going. So not quite the coverage and the strength of what we had today, but we'll get another round coming in tomorrow and maybe a few into Thursday afternoon as well. One of the big issues, or I shouldn't even say issue, it's really going to be a good thing going forward, is more the fact that we get the heat going away for a couple of days, at least not 90 degrees like where it has been. But it's also the drier air starting to filter in behind that front. It will be short-lived. It's only going to last for a couple of days, but it will at least be a change in the forecast. Tomorrow, low 70s to the low 80s, with showers and thunderstorms isolated popping up into the afternoon. So not quite as warm, not quite as humid. That'll last into Thursday. Into Friday, now we're cranking back up the heat. We're also cranking back up the humidity as well. And you'll notice that as the 8-day goes on, everything continues to get back to that summer type feeling. Temperatures mid to upper 80s, reaching 90 by Tuesday, but also expect that humidity to come right back into place. So it's going to be very, very short-lived with this little cool down. But hey, it's summer. It's supposed to be that way.
Get a little break from it?
Okay. Yeah, but just until we get to that point tomorrow, just make sure you are aware of the potential flooding for tonight with all those thunderstorms.
Definitely. Thank you, Seth.
Yep.